Brian from IGN here alongside Jimmy Ho, who also goes by Demon. Jimmy, you're a professional Dota player and you're here to give some tips to everyone about how to counter Troll Warlord.
That's me, and that's what I'm going to do today.
Thank you. He is super annoying in the meta right now, very strong character. And we're going to talk about how you're going to take care of him. Now, we're going to assume you're not on like a pro awesome team like Jimmy. You're just sort of the average 2-3K player. You solo queue, enemy picks Troll because of course they do. What do you do? Who are some heroes? Let's start with the first one.
I'd say a solo mid Lina.
Solo mid Lina, okay.
Solo
What does she bring to the table?
She brings to the table high burst, high nukes, going through, especially later in the game when she picks up her Aghanims, pure damage, Laguna Blade, which is, what is it, 975 or is it 1025?
Sure.
I don't know exact number.
1025 might be.
1020?
I can't remember, but anyway,
yeah,
it turns into pure damage,
it
so it
turns
goes
into
through
pure damage,
magic
so you go
immunity.
through magic immune, a 2.5 stun, and it's heavy burst, heavy nukes, and that's ideally what you can take, especially in the early game. Troll doesn't rush BKB. He goes from his Aquila to, I guess, sometimes Helm of the Dom to Sanjin Yasha, and then Scotty. His BKB is generally the 4th or 5th item, and Lina can just constantly burst him down.
So you take advantage of
You take advantage of his late BKB, so it's all about timings.
Got it. Hero number 2.
Lion.
Okay, another character with a massive blast ultimate.
Massive blast and more disables. You have obviously your heavy, you have your Finger of Death, which is, especially once you're level 6, it's much higher than Lina's from a 425, 475. His is 625 to an early Hex and an Impale. You're capable of disabling him, and you have, like I said, another heavy nuke.
Sure. So for that, if you're playing Lion, would you go like
It has
Blink?
to be, it's a support. It's
Sure.
You don't really solo mid Lion, you don't safe lane him, you don't off lane him. He's kind of a support. You start off with some boots and start off early game boots, and from there just slowly transition, get a blink, and
Cool.
see him in the fights, blink in, hex, use your spells, and hope your team focuses them down.
So the one thing I'm seeing between those two heroes so far is that it doesn't really matter if they get Whirling Axe. Like if they have a
It
huge
doesn't
miss
matter because
chance.
that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Heavy burst, heavy nuke damage.
Got it. Hero number 3.
Hero number 3, ho ho ha ha, Sniper himself, another. What does it take to counter imbalance hero? Another
imbalance hero. I love it. Okay.
Sniper just being long range, whirling axes, like it's hard for a troll to really get into Sniper's face. Sniper has a insane amount of range. His shrapnels will keep him down. Like I said, his 4th, 5th item BKB really benefits him from that. So his long range, his decent amount of nukes, and you can really kite the troll around because of it.
Sure. And then, so let's say Sniper builds like a Scotty. Like, does that attack speed reduction really matter when Troll is like cranking out 180?
The Scotty doesn't do anything. I guess to a point, it's about move speed from there. It's
Okay.
not about attack speed at all. Troll will always have pretty much max attack speed because of his Berserker's Rage.
Got it. Hero number 4.
Let me see here. I like Tree. I think Tree.
Okay.
Tree, reason being, I guess same role again. It forces Troll to get a Manta, and Manta is not really the ideal item for Troll. He really loves the S and Y for the extra bonus HP and slow. It forces him again with the BKB. I mean, Tree farm's pretty insane too, especially if he's capable of picking up his Ags refresher. It's out of this world, I guess. And
Where he sets up all the like trees in the jungle.
And the later the game goes, the more beneficial Tree will be against Troll, just because the low BKB duration and his Manta. It feels like Manta in the late game. It's like we want to sell it because it's not a really good item, but you have to get out of this disable. So
Sure. And then the Manta, just to be clear, that disables his ultimate.
It gets out of his roots. Yeah.
Got it.
Snare.
Okay. Do you have any other heroes in mind, or just maybe some general tips or something on how to deal with a Troll?
I say just ideally heroes with heavy nukes, because I listed a few of them, and for the most part disables. I mean, if you heard what I listed out, it was all about heroes that have heavy burst, and for the most part disables, just trying to keep the troll down. So any heroes with heavy burst, nukes, and disables.
Got it. Well, there you go. If you are facing a Troll Warlord, which I guarantee you will be, go ahead and pick one of those 4 heroes and hope for the best. So for more on Dota 2, keep it right here on IGN.